Created by Brett. Yeah.
Hey Brett, do you know any video ideas to do when you're bored?
Well, I already made a video with good ideas for videos, and I put a link to that down in the description of this video. But for you, I came up with another idea too. So if you're bored, what you do is you make finger puppets, and then you have them act out scenes either from movies, or from TV, or from stuff at school. Scenes that have like a beginning, a middle, and an end. Here, I'll give you an example. Hey, baby. Alright, so that was just off the top of my head. It may not have been the most well-rounded scene, but you could make a video out of that. And you would probably put a little more thought into it than I would. But the cool thing about doing finger puppets is you also have to take time to draw, or you have to go online and get pictures that you print out and then you make them into your little finger puppets or whatever it is. So that takes time, and that's what you're trying to do when you're bored, is fill up some time. Plus you get to be creative, which I love being. And also you can do videos of things around your room too, like if you have action figures or like a poster of somebody or something like that, and then you get into the editing of the video where you have, like if you have two posters that are just stills, then you have one sitting here and it goes, and then you make it talk. Hey baby, how's it going? And then you cut to the other poster and it goes, ah! And then you cut to the first poster and it goes, oh man. And then you have the camera go like this. And then you can act out the same bad scene that I came up with. You could also use other objects around your room that kind of look like things but aren't actually like figurines or action figures, such as this is a bug in a garden. So is this. And they come up and oh yes, oh, and then they have a little baby or something like that. I'm not quite sure. And then while I was writing out my notes for this video, yes, I do take notes, believe it or not. There's quite a bit of improvisation too. Anyway, while I was writing out my notes for this video, I thought about stories and how stories work. And what you have is you have a main character and they want something. They're like, I'm here and I want to be here. And the story is that they start here and you see, okay, first of all, you establish they're here. They're in whatever space they are in life, or they're like, I want to get across the room, or I want to climb the top of this mountain, or I want to get a good grade in this class, or I want to date this girl, something like that, or this boy, whatever, you know what I'm saying. They have something that they want. Then they try and achieve that, and they have obstacles along the way, and then at the end, they finally get the thing. And the obstacles can be like other people, or they can be a physical obstacle, like I have to climb up a sheer wall in order to make it to the top of the mountain, or their equipment breaks. That would be in the climbing one, not in the asking somebody out on a date one. And they overcome the obstacles in interesting ways, and then they finally achieve their goal at the end. And they can interact with other people who get in the way, or maybe if it's a date one, then maybe somebody also wants to date that person, or that person's interested in somebody else, something like that. Or if they're climbing up a mountain, maybe somebody wants to get in their way and wants to reach the top of the mountain first. So either they outdo their competitor, or they collaborate with their competitor, which would come as a surprise to the audience. And that keeps the story interesting. And another way to make the story interesting is they start in one place, they want to reach a goal. Along the way, they find that once they reach that goal, that's not what they wanted all along. They wanted something else. So they get their goal and they find it to be unsatisfying, but they've discovered something about themselves, and then you get them that, and that is what they had wanted the whole time. So they thought they wanted to date this person, but what they really wanted was somebody to be supportive and nice and wonderful to them, and this person isn't, and it turns out that their friend of the opposite sex, or same sex or whatever, has been that person all along, and they only discover that after they start dating this person that they thought they wanted, who turns out to be shallow and not supportive. I don't know how you would do that with climbing to the top of a mountain, but I'm sure there's a way to make the story more interesting. I want to climb to the top of a mountain. I want to go date my best friend. Okay, see you later. Okay, goodbye. Anyway, that was really squeaky. Anyway, that's how to make videos when you're bored. Oh, and go watch the other video that I came up with like a bunch of ideas with series, and it was a really good video. As I said, link down in the description of this video. If you're not subscribed yet, please do, and if you have a question for me about something, leave it down in the thingy thing. Then, if I like your question, and I can answer it, maybe I'll make a video for you next time. Please share this vid